Very good morning coming to you from the BAYUEMAS Oval in Malaysia. It is, of course, the MCA Men's T20 Interstate Championship of 2025. Hello and welcome. I'm Bobby Rayner. Today is the first of the Super 6 stage, and the matchup between Selangor versus Perak promises to be a mouth-watering one. We'll head down to the toss with both captains there and take a look what happens.
Yeah. Tails. Hit. Hit. Selangor won the toss. Field first.
So the news from the centre, Selangor won the toss and have elected to go for a ball first. Strong side going heads on with the Super 6 stage starting today at this lovely BAYUEMAS Oval. And Perak, Mohammad Hakeem, Asim, Amir Khan, Mohammad Eril, Mutita, Sherwin Bunyandi, the Danger Man, Cheetah, Ajib, Lahiru, Rahim Khan, Mohammad Ahmad, and that playing 11. Strong side for Perak. We've got some national players as well in that lineup. Super 6 stage. For Selangor, Saifullah Malik, the youngster. Then you've got Vijay Unni, Muhammad Akram, Hasnain Ahmed, Mohammad Arif, Devin, Juan Mohammed, Yes Arshad, Sean, Mohammad Aris, and Javed Ali make that playing 11. There are the two openers in the centre for Perak. We'll be looking to post of a good score on the board. Batting first, you want to put up that scoreboard pressure for the opposition side. Use of the first 6 overs, the power play, get a good start. I think a lot depends on that first 6 overs. Whatever happens in those first 6 overs builds that momentum for the game.
Well, our on-field umpires for the day, Mr. Chandra and Mr. Kalidas, with Mr. Rakesh Madhavan as the match referee. Here's ball number 1, who banks it in short, back of a length. Oh, that's hit the batter. That's a good first ball to start with, Harman.
Yeah, that's some good pace there from Javed Ali. Heard some good things about him. You see that new ball being used. Also, he's got a slip in position. I like that mindset early on, Robert.
Yeah, certainly. And I think perhaps somebody catching in on the leg side because with that first ball, that came in pretty sharply. So maybe even a short mid wicket could be a good ploy. Oh, he slashed at that. That's gone away. This third man in place. First runs for Perak.
Making a little room for himself and slicing that one. Good field placement. Deep third there. Control the boundary. Javed Ali. As you mentioned, he's getting some swing early on, which is always a good sign for the bowler. Trouble the batters with that early moment. And also, we've seen BAYUEMAS. It's a lovely track to play.
Continues to bring the ball back in pretty sharply. Javed Ali. And, yes, talking about the BAYUEMAS track, it's a good cricket wicket, Harman.
It's a juicy track. I think it's got purchased for both the batter and bowler. You can bowl in the right areas with that right length. That is purchased as a bowler. You miss that a little bit, the batter makes the most out of it.
I've seen quite a few batters get some big scores already. This is played off the back foot. Work for the mid-off fielder to do it's a chase, and this outfield little bit slow in the morning because of that overnight dew, but it will quicken up in a very short time.
Yeah, as the sun beats down on that track, it becomes even more flatter, becomes a little hard, becomes dry. Moisture gets absorbed by the heat. But yeah, early 30 to 40 minutes is I think where the bowlers can do a lot of it.
Ooh, beats the bat, playing a miss. It's been an exciting first 5 deliveries from these two sides. Exciting contest between bat and bowler.
It's a good start. Javed Ali has started up really well. Getting that pace, that in-swinging delivery has been troubling the batter, especially with that bounce that he's getting, that extra bounce.
Ooh, this is a wayward delivery. This one didn't swing. It's not a very tall bowler, but he's still getting that ball to nip a bit.
That's good bowling. Good start with the new ball. First 6 overs. As a bowler, you've got to be very cautious. Very little margin of errors.
Well, it's going to this opening pair of Perak, Aslam Khan, who I got to see very closely in Singapore. He's an explosive bat. If he's in there for about 5 or 6 overs, he can change the game very quickly. Pulled away to the leg side, and that's exactly the kind of damage he can do.
Yeah, Robert, you talk about the damage, and that's the first boundary of the innings. And it's none other than Aslam to finish off the over in some style. Look at that, banged away. This was targeting the body of the batter. 4 runs towards the deep square. 1 gone. It's 8 without a loss.
Well, the new bowler, the second over, is Mohammad Akram, youngster coming through the ranks for Malaysia. Much taller in stature. Exciting young talent. getting some much needed experience playing alongside the likes of senior national cricketers, the likes of Vijay Oni, against Aslam Khan. There's quite a few big names in both these sides, which is why they're topping their groups. They walk into the Super 6 as top two teams with a 100% win record. Here's Mohammad Akram with the ball to Mohammad Haziq Ayman, who's batting on 1 of 2. Who starts with a good delivery, slanting across.
I bring in that angle. The batter was trying to just half that away. This is completely. Left armers always a dream to watch. I personally love left arm with bowlers, spinners. What's your take on that, Robert?
I think with the evolution of the game, left armers have become even more critical. But you've got to bowl a right line and length with the new ball, especially with the power play and the field restrictions. Brilliant effort in the field. Saves a couple of runs.
Excellent
But
work.
going back to your question. Yeah, left armers, especially in the modern day cricket and formats, they become very crucial to a side. Talk about the spinners, the pacers. We'll talk a bit more about Mohammad Akram here. We've seen the first couple of deliveries slant away. Can he bring one back in? Oh, that one had a little bit of shape on it, but it's dealt with some punishment off the bat of Mohammad Haziq Ayman.
That sounded so sweet from the middle of the bat. One bounce and a 4. Just missed that 6. That was some clean striking. That's confidence for the batter as well. He middle the ball.
That's a beautiful looking shot, though. Well, how's the youngster going to respond to this? He's bowled a couple of deliveries and then he's gone for a 4. Comes back with a wide. This is where, Arman, you'll see the experienced bowlers. They'll know exactly what to do as far as the youngster is concerned. They'll be experiencing this and they'll be trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah, it's all about soaking the pressure early on. Bowling inside the power play is never easy. You've got to show tremendous control with the ball, especially with the new ball with that field restriction on. It's a challenge in itself.
Oh, that's clipped off the hips. Fine leg, short fine leg. Thought he was in business for a bit, but too far away from him. Another boundary. Mohammad Akram, the youngster, coming under some pressure here in his first over with 2 deliveries to go.
I think that was a poor delivery. Just guided away off the hips. Was a little chance, but the fielder able to get any hand to it. 11 of it so far. A couple of deliveries remaining.
Meanwhile, Perak put into bat 19 without loss inside the second over. It's a good start. Selangor haven't been as effective with the new ball. Javed Ali getting a few balls to duck in. Oh, that's a hit down the ground as well. So Haziq Ayman has taken a liking to Mohammad Akram.
And again, that sounded good. This time just over that mid on. And a boundary again, a little too full there from the bowler. In the arc for the batter. Robert, 15 of it already.
Yeah, it's an expensive over. It's an expensive over. Both these batters have pretty big hitting arcs. Oh, that's a good change-up. That's a good change-up. That ends the over with a dot ball after 2. Perak are 23 without loss.
Good end to the over there. Slower delivery, foxing the batter. Still an expensive over. 15 runs off it.
Well, Aslam Khan has only faced 4 deliveries, hit a boundary already. That's because Haziq Ayman faced most of the deliveries in the second over. Here he is facing Javed Ali. Hit that up and over mid wicket. That should race away. No, it won't. That's slowish outfield. Just holding that ball up. 2 runs nonetheless.
There is that little bit of moisture that is still present with the night dew. Javed Ali into his second over. Robert, what do you think could be a good score on this wicket batting first?
Well, given the batting that Perak have, I think that's how they'll plan it. They don't think they're going to be looking at the par total. We'll get to that in just a bit. Oh, this one moves away. And, well, with the likes of Aslam Khan and the mood that Haziq Ayman is this morning, I think anywhere close to 180 is what they'll be looking at. But they'll take this game in phases. And they'll want to make the most out of this power play. They'll look to get around 60 odd, if not more. Currently on 25 inside the third over. So I'd say 180, but it's still early doors. If they can get 70 odd of this power play, they'll be looking at 200.
Yeah, I completely agree. The first 6 overs, if you can manage to put up 50 or 60 runs without losing a wicket, that's the power play won by the batting side.
See what Javed Ali has done here. He's just moved that line away from the hitting arc of Aslam Khan. And we looked at him closely in Singapore. Aslam Khan likes to move that front leg out of the way so he can access his favorite scoring areas on the ground. This is smart bowling by Javed Ali.
He's not one of the most conventional batters, but he's someone who can get you those quick runs. That's what T20 demands for.
Once again, Javed Ali just keeping it around that 5th and 6th stump line. Aslam Khan looking to go downtown. Just out of reach for him. 3 dots. This is very good bowling. I'll tell you what, this next delivery is going to be an event delivery, Harman.
You love the battle of those dot deliveries that now might just put the pressure on the batsman.
All eyes on this 5th delivery. Oh, it's uppish. It's uppish. Not far away from the mid-on fielder running back.
There was a chance that he's missed. He's looking for that big heave. Might get the connection. Javed Ali bowling with a lot of discipline in this over. Fine act with the ball.
I think in big games like this and in pressure situations like this, it's your ability to execute your plans to perfection. I think in Javed Ali's second over, he's done just that. Here he comes in to bowl to Haziq Ayman. Oh, this is just a good risk and running back. It is the skipper Vijay Unni that completes a phenomenal catch as Selangor celebrate the first wicket.
Yeah, for the moment, I thought that's going to sail away. It sounded so good. It only got the height, not the distance, and an excellent catch as well. Running backwards, never easy for the skipper. But they've got the danger man. back into the hut.
I tell you what, those last two deliveries, they weren't very far away from each other in terms of resemblance. And this is how the wicket was picked up, pitched up, went for it, didn't get hold of it, and Vijay only completes a very good catch running back. And that's the first wicket for Perak. Selangor want to pick up a couple more at the end of the third over. Perak are 26 for 1.
That was a very good catch. He's one of the finest fielders there. The injured man goes. The other one walks in. It's going to be Amir Khan joining Aslam in the center. The 3 overs remaining of the power play.
Both these batters will know each other quite well since they're brothers. Also got a third
brothers
brother.
of destruction.
Well, this is good to watch. This is good to watch from Selangor. They've given the youngster another go with the new ball after he was expensive in his first over. Got to give the young guns an opportunity to explore their strengths and weaknesses. I think that previous over from Javed Ali would have taught Mohammad Akram quite a bit in terms of what to do when a batter's looking to go after you. Keep it away from the hitting arc. And Mohammad Akram has naturally got that one to slant away from the right-handers. So I think he should just adjust his line a bit here to Aslam Khan.
And also I feel that using that change of pace, that will work for the left arm quite a lot.
Yep, certainly. It's never too early, never too late to assess the conditions, the opposition. If the pace-off is working, might as well go to it. Here comes Mohammad Akram to Aslam Khan. Gets the line slightly wide, too wide, in fact. Mr. Kalidas with the outstretched arms.
Trying a little too extra, that's what I've been have to say is not sticking to the basics. I think as a bowler, you should be trying stump to stump. Try and angle the ball coming in towards the right hander. It's a left armer.
Oh, that's better. That's better. I think he's well, he needs to learn to keep it between the stumps and the tram line, Harman. At the moment, he's going just a little too far wide or a little too straight. If he straightens, then Aslam Khan takes him leg side. If he's too far wide, he's just got to work on his angles here, the youngster.
Probably just try and use the width of the crease as well. Bowl from a little wide line. Good delivery.
There's that changeup. There's that changeup you were talking about. So it's good. He's only gone for 2 of the first 2 deliveries. Can he bowl another tight over and bring it back for Selangor? They've already picked up a wicket in the previous over, so bowling back-to-back tight overs just puts a bit more pressure on the batting side.
It's a dot deliveries that will add that extra pressure. Want as many dot deliveries that you can get inside the power play. Let the batter go for the urge of that runs.
That's a good bouncer. It's up in the air and the catch is completed. The young Mohammad Akram dismisses the experienced Amir Khan Malik on a duck.
That was a brilliant delivery. First delivery that Amir Khan was facing. A bouncer targeting in towards the batter. And a fine catch as well. A lot of distance to cover. 28 for 2 Perak. Robert, what a setup.
This is brilliant. Very well directed bouncer. It's towards that back shoulder. It's always a good place to be if you're looking to bump the batter. And a good catch as well. So Selangor after winning the toss, choosing to bowl first. Perak getting off to a fiery start. Then overs 3 and overs 4, bringing them back in the game. A wicket in each of those. Rita Lakshan walks out to the middle. The import player for Perak.
We're talking about 50-60 runs without a wicket, and the batting side wins the power play. They are 2 wickets down. I think half battle won by the bowling side.
Well, the pendulum swings yet again. At the end of the second over, you'd be saying power play belongs to Perak. At the middle of the fourth over, it's with Selangor.
Mind you, this is the power of those dot delivery and silent overs.
Yes, sustained pressure is what Harman is referring to. Building that pressure, piling it on the batting side. Batting side know that they have to get runs. Bowling side knows if they can keep things quiet, the batters are going to make mistakes all on their own. And Amir Khan, who's the skipper, facing his first delivery, decided to go for the pull. Only managed to top edge it. It's a good outcome for Selangor, not so much for Perak. And they're going to now have to stitch together a partnership. But they've also got to try and score quick runs here in the power play. This is going to be a wide.
Just a little away from that run line. Trying to keep that 9 and 10 consistent. As a new batter, he's also got a slip in position. He wants that edges. Now he's removed the slip.
Change of pace. Driven down to chance at the striker's end. That is a very quick between the wickets. Well, the good thing about this over is that there have been no boundary deliveries, Harman.
Bowled well. It's a good comeback, I would say, from Akram. And also before the start of the over, I saw the captain having a word with the bowler, with the collection. 5 games, 219. He's been in some real good touch. Look at that strike rate. Almost 200. That's needed here.
Another good delivery from Mohammad Akram. Well, Murita Lakshan is definitely in fine form. He's batting at wide delivery called, perhaps for height.
That was the signal from the leg umpire. Well, I think a good decision. Both these batters now need to build up a partnership.
Another change up, another dot delivery. He'd given 15 in his first over. Despite all the extras, he's given only 5 in this one. But he's picked up the important wicket of the Perak skipper, Amir Khan.
It's a good over. Very good over here. Very impressive from the youngster. Expensive in the first, second over. Very consistent.
Finishes with the dot. It's a good end to the over. After 4 overs, Perak are 31 for 2.
Interview with Javed Ali. Bowled brilliantly in his previous over. I think it was his over that brought in the pressure.
It certainly was. It certainly was. He's of the 2 opening bowlers for Selangor. Javed Ali has been the one that has been consistently executing his plans. Made the adjustment very quickly. In his first over, he was attacking the body of the batter. Once he realized that both Aslam Khan and Aman were looking to go leg side, he moved his line away from the stumps. That's when he picked up the wicket. Here he is in for a third. Not sure how I feel about this though. but it's a new batter, Pulitha Lakshan. This is a good delivery to start with. You see that slip just move slightly wider than where he was initially positioned.
It's good delivery. Holding that a little quick, trying to get that in.
That's a glorious looking cover drive. Straight to the fielder though.
That was smoke. Excellent work there by the covers fielder. Saving a definite boundary.
Meanwhile, Javed Ali, back-to-back dots. Quick single attempted. Feel that point. Spot on his heels there a bit.
This is the right thing. Get that quick single in. Get us come on strike. And I can sense that pressure on the batters losing those 2 early wickets. So that approach has changed a little bit for Perak.
Certainly puts pressure on a free-flowing, expressive batter like Aslam Khan, who's batting on 10 of 13. Javed Ali pulls out of that one. Very interested to see what Javed Ali does here. He's in his 3rd over. He'll perhaps get a break after this. They'll save one for later. But I'd be very interested to see what he does here in the next 3 deliveries to Aslam Khan. Goes for the stumps. Miss hit from Aslam Khan. It'll be a single. Dots and singles at this stage in the power play going to be very good for Selangor, Harman.
Yeah, as a bowling side, you'll love that. So it's good bowling. Those boundaries are now dried up. I think it's the right approach as well. You lost those 2 wickets. Now you want to be a little cautious, a little conservative with it. Build up a partnership. Still plenty of overs to play for.
That's punched off the back foot. Standing tall. Good work in the field again from Selangor. Liking the energy we're seeing so far from Selangor in the field.
Ground fielding, saving every run. Every run saved is a run earned. This is some good work. And this also helps the bowler. He knows that the fielders are backing him.
Absolutely spot on there. When you've got your side backing you as a bowler, sometimes you get away with a lot more than you normally would. Think about that cover drive early on in the over. Once again, this time he finds the gap and races away for 4. Not much the fielders can do about that. Finishes the over with a boundary. 5 overs gone. 37 for 2.
That was just brilliant there, Robert. Look at that position of the batter. Punched off the back foot in the gap. Like a tracer bullet for a boundary. I could watch that 10 times.
With the Lakshan, who's currently ranked 3rd in the leading run scorers of the tournament. This is the MCA Men's T20 Interstate Championship 2025. We're at the Super 6 stage. Both these teams topping their groups. Selangor unbeaten in the group stage. Perak unbeaten in the group stage. One of these sides is going to taste defeat. Who's it going to be? Selangor this morning winning the toss, choosing to bowl first. They were a bit expensive in the couple of overs, first couple of overs. Then they pulled the game back with a couple of wickets. And now, once again, the pendulum has swung. 37 for 2 after 5. Mohammad Akram getting a third over. Goes for the slow one. Picked up by Aslam Khan and deposited for half a dozen. What a hit that is.
That was brilliant from Aslam. He's the experienced campaigner, doing what he's known for, hitting sixes. And it was a slower one, well picked.
Hitting that front leg as he does. Akram Khan going full and straight. Bangs it in short. Well, he's just been a bit all over the place, Harman, has the youngster.
It's been a little off track in this over. It's the first delivery 6 that changes the mindset of the bowler. Get hit for a 6. Then you start panicking. You start thinking, what do I do next? What kind of a delivery do I bowl? And that's where, when you're not clear with your mindset, it's ought to happen.
Ooh, swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Well, that could have gone either way. We spoke about dot deliveries putting pressure on the batters. That first ball 6, more often than not, puts pressure back on the bowler. Because now he's thinking, how do I close out the over, rather than thinking about that next delivery.
I think you shouldn't be thinking that ahead. I think you should be thinking ball per ball. Stick to your basics. If you get hit, just recall what the bowling coach told you. He must have told you to hit that off stump.
Well, that's up in the air. And, well, a couple of juggles, and then the catch is completed. It's a big wicket. Well, Akram Khan might be all over the... Mohammad Akram could be all over the place, but he's striking, he's picking up wickets. And once again, another good catch by Vijay Unni, the skipper of Selangor.
I'm sure as a captain, he will not mind this expensive over if you can get that big fish. Aslam, who departs for 17, he'll be really disappointed. Again, little change this time, bring that away from the body. And a good catch. A juggle, but on the second attempt, catch taken. Third man back into the hut. 7 to go.
Well, you see that quite a bit, that captains are willing to concede a few runs if a bowler is effective and he's striking. I think this is a good decision here. They went with both Javed Ali and Mohammad Akram for their third over. I think it's paid dividends. That's got 3 of the Perak batters back in the dugout with the score on 44. Out walks Sharwin Munyandi.
Well, Robert, look at that top 5 batters in that lineup of Perak.
Yeah, very explosive, which is why this bowling performance from Selangor is equally impressive. They've got 3 of those batters back in the dugout. Sharwin Munyandi out to the middle early. Normally likes to come in around that 8th, 9th over mark. Steady the ship a little bit and then go big towards the end. Sharwin Munyandi also a very established all-rounder for Malaysia. Ooh, slow delivery, clipped off the toes. Gets off the mark with a single.
Single to get off the mark. Sherwin is that kind of a batter that you want to send it back to the dugout, because if he stays there, we know what to do with the bat. Very explosive.
He is indeed, and well, it's a good position to be in for Selangor. Got a grip on this game at the moment. It's going to take something special. This one straight down the leg side. But the got Mudita Lakshan out in the middle, who's carrying quite a lot of the hope for Perak. If they are to get to 180, we were talking about Harman, and I think they're going to have to reevaluate that target and then settle for something around the 150 mark.
I still feel 180 is terrible with the kind of batters that you still have in the dugout. You have those finishers who can get you that runs.
Just looking to being a little watchful here, is Mudita Lakshan.
He's respecting the good deliveries. For 29, there's 2.5 overs. Final delivery off the power play.
Banks that one in short. He'll have to redo that one.
This delivery has been pretty successful for Mohammad Akram. Little away from the right-hander. He's fielded very well. Controlling the 30-yard circle. Seeing a couple of boundaries for the side. Last delivery of the power play again.
Watchful from Lakshan. Yes, no. Sent back. Wayward throw from Mohammad Akram. Closes out the power play. 47 for 3.
That would have been suicidal though. Mudita wanting that single quick work, but had made his ground with that desperate dive. Perak versus Selangor. Super 6 stage here. Coming in live from the BAYUEMAS Oval.
Umpire Chandra Segar there, signaling the end of the power play. With that extra protection, BAYUEMAS brings himself into the attack. Mind you, he's a very skilled bowler, very smart as well. And watched him evolve as a spinner. He's become more and more effective with the more number of matches that he plays. He's got a slip in place. Starts with one back of length. More often than not, always starts on the money. We'll see quite a few change-ups in pace here from BAYUEMAS.
Very street smart bowler, BAYUEMAS. Look at that over rate as well. He's very quick to bowl them.
He certainly is. Shayan Munyandi and Mudita Lakshan. Well, they're going to have to find a way to score off BAYUEMAS and the other Selangor bowlers. That run rate is slowing up quite nicely in favour of Selangor.
Mudita taking some time here. He wants to break the momentum of the bowler.
Four very identical deliveries. This one run coming off them. Punch nicely off the back foot. Selangor will take these dots and ones. Dots and ones. They're not going to hurt their chances.
Good bowling here. Well, Perak are just one run away from that 50 mark. So they've lost those 3 big wickets.
Punched off the back foot, straight to cover. Ends the over. 7 overs gone, 49 for 3. That's the batting card so far. Haziq Aiman got off to a good start, 15 of 9. Aslam Khan quite slow by his own standards, 17 of 7. And the skipper departing for a duck, first ball duck, that too. And meanwhile, Mudita Lakshan and Sharun Munyandi are trying to build a partnership here. Meanwhile, the leading wicket taker with 16 wickets and the best bowling of 5 for 9 from his 4 games in his 15 overs, conceding only 82 runs, is Prashant Madhukar.
He's a quality spinner.
Starts with a single, down to long on.
That the team 50 is up. Robert. Perak.
Yeah, it's started off well for Perak, then they lost those 3 wickets. And was that a chance? Was that a chance? Judging by the reactions, I'd have to say it was.
Have a look at that one. He's popped it out. Wicket tally could have added one more to his name, Prashant.
This one coming back in. He's a wily bowler, is Prashant Madhukar. Very hard to set up against him and get the ball to go both ways. Oh, this one's down the pads. It'll have to be rebowled. Oh, looking to be cheeky, use the pace, but none provided on that occasion from Madhukar. So the spinners from Selangor tightening the screws over Perak.
Good work here. Spin from both the ends. Good bowling.
Worked away for a single. Selangor will be quietly happy with the way things are going here. They had a chance in this over, but they could have had the 4th wicket of Perak. Unfortunately, not to be, but they'll still be cautious about this Perak batting lineup. They'll know if they can pick up a wicket here, they'll be able to limit the number of runs that they're chasing. They called for 2. Good work there from the wicketkeeper. That closes out the 8th, 54 for 3 on the board. Vijay Unni winning the toss, choosing to bowl first. They've got Perak on the back foot here. Vijay Unni has got the ball in hand.
I think it's a very good decision to bowl first. You want to use that early morning conditions to your favor. Make the most out of it. And so far, the bowlers have done well. I think apart from that first 2 overs, it's been the bowlers that have dominated against the strong batting heavy Perak side.
That's uppish and taken. Well, the catching has been magnificent from Selangor as they pick up another one. That's the important one of Sharvin Munyandi. Well, Vijay Unni strikes in his 2nd over. 4th Perak batter to be dismissed with the score on 54.
Well, catches win you matches. An excellent effort there by the point fielder. Towards his left. And the danger man, Sherwin, goes without making much of an impact. Vijay Consistency wins you a lot of battles. Jersey number 17 there. He's got the celebration. Such a fine fielder.
This Selangor huddle definitely upbeat, and we touched on that a little earlier. The energy, the body language has been good from Selangor, even despite those first 2 overs going for a few runs. They managed to keep the energy positive, and they find themselves in a very good position here in the opening fixture of the Super 6 stage of the MCA Men's T20 Interstate Championship 2025. 54 for 4. Arman, you still think 180 going to be a likely outcome here?
Well, I think now I'll have to change my opinion on that one. I think even getting to 150 might be a tall task at the moment with the way Perak have been struggling.
Yeah, and I think a lot of credit must go to the change bowlers, the Vijay Unni and Prashant Madhukar, alongside their opening bowlers as well, who struck early.
Yeah, captaincy. And I like that. Get the slip in. New batter in, add that pressure.
Vijay Unni bowling extremely well here. Just 2 runs conceded. He's into his second over already. A quick single attempted. Cheetah gets off the mark with that single.
Just 1 run tucked away. A lot of responsibility now on Mudita. He's going to be the man that has to take this sinking ship away towards the shore for his side.
Ooh, that's a beautiful delivery. Looking to push that down to third. That's flirting with danger, if you ask me, Herman.
Well, I like that flirting with danger a little bit. If there is risk,
Well, with your side 4 down, you got to take some risk, calculated risk. You see the best batters in the world do it. It's not that they want to save their wicket; they have to take risks. But I think the calculated risks are much better. That's just dotted away. The reason I say that is because when you're opening your face of the bat to a bowler like Vijay Unni, it's not the best option. Once again, straight back to Vijay Unni, who gets through his overs very quickly. And just 2 runs coming from his second over as well. 1 for 4 for him. 9 overs gone. Perak are 56 for 4.
again, quality bowling from the skipper himself. He's picked up a wicket also. These dot deliveries is what adds that pressure on the batter, that urge to make an error, try to go for the big heaves. And I like this partnership of bowling. We talk about partnership of batting, but here the partnership of bowling needs to be spoken about as well. We've got Prashant from one end and we've got Vijay only from the other. This is two very quality bowlers bowling for both the ends. So as a batter, it's a real task.
That's a good delivery from Prashant. Beats the fielder. The diving efforts, but it will be pulled inside the rope and come back for 2. And you're right, Harman, in that bowling partnerships don't often get spoken about. They don't get highlighted, but I think we'll try and do a better job of that. This partnership between Prashant Madhukar and Vijay Unni has been very good for Selangor. And that's because both of them, they're executing their plans to perfection, which is making it difficult for the two batters, Madhukar Lakshan and Sachita, to try and set them up and try and find the boundaries. Again, the 4 wickets adding to the pressure as well. So this is exciting, intense times here between Perak and Selangor. That I think is outside the tram lines. It is. Mr. Kalidas is not going to miss anything. He's got Hawkeye vision.
He's got the eye of an eagle. Very seasoned official, Mr. Kalidas.
That's hit straight to point and seasoned in such a way that he holds the record for the most number of T20I matches officiated by any on-field umpire. So definitely plenty of experience here on the field, both in terms of players and officials. Much better delivery. I'll tell you what, Harman, Prashant Madhukar and Vijay only get through their overs very quickly.
That's the quality of these two bowlers. They don't let the batters think at all. Just don't let the rhythm go towards the batter. There you can see Sachita doing the right thing. He's just trying to play around a little bit, bring that pause in game. That is where the bowler just loses up a little momentum.
Clipped off the pads. And speaking about momentum, it's all about when you have the momentum to keep hold of it, and when the opposition has it, try and break it, which is why Harman's referring to Sachita just slowing things down, taking his time. And, well, have to wait and see if it works in favor of Perak at the moment. One delivery to go in the 10th over, after which we'll have scheduled drinks. This is drifted onto the pads, clipped off the toes. It will be a single. And after 10 overs, 62 for 4. Sachita and Murita trying to build a partnership. Meanwhile, we'll take a short break here in the Combox and come back to you with the rest of this first innings between Perak and Selangor.
We're back after a much needed drinks break. Perak 10 overs, 62 for the loss of 4 wickets. We have another 10 overs remaining in this first innings. We'll come back with the ball in hand for the Selangor side. Winning the toss. Elected to go for a bowl first. Seeing the spin magic. Prashant alongside Vijay. Vijay comes into his third over, 2 overs, 1 for 4. Robert, good first 10 overs for the bowling side.
Well, certainly. That's played away. And spin magic, as you mentioned, haven't seen a lot of turn. We've seen a couple of deliveries turn a bit, which is why it's very important to highlight the way and the consistency and the control and the execution of these two spinners here this morning.
Good control with the ball. Worked away for a single. Singles will not really bother the bowling side much. They are able to keep them under 150. I feel Selangor will be walking out in the second innings as hot favourites to win this.
Certainly. And that's because they've picked up wickets at regular intervals. That one's played straight to point.
And the ground fielding has been terrific from Selangor. Even the catches. I've always heard that phrase, catches win you matches. The way off the hips. Another single. Good field placement. Another single. Vijay getting done with his overs so quickly. He's already into his third over. You can see that just 8 runs, Robert.
Yeah, he's been magnificent this morning, leading from the front, skipper Vijay.
Another good fielding there. Another single. 5 singles of that over number 11. 67 for the loss of 4. Nine more overs. I'm sure the both batters will be having a discussion on how we could take this innings ahead. Play phase by phase. Think about the next 5 overs. Then you've got the last 4 overs where I think you can go bonkers if you have some wickets in hand. Let the finishers do that finisher's job. Goes big. Has he got enough? Catch it as the call. That's well over. The maximum. That has sailed away brilliantly.
Yeah, much needed here for Perak. They've got to counter punch. They can't just keep piling on the dot deliveries. And Mudita Lakshan deciding to take on Prashant Madhukar of his first delivery in his third over. And from here on in, even if they get 5 singles, that's 11 off the over. We spoke about the targets that Perak might be thinking about. Meanwhile, that ball has gone under some equipment here. And Mudita Lakshan, 23 of 26. Slow by his own standards, but it was necessary. That's because Perak lost early wickets. And well, we've highlighted the bowling partnership. Perak haven't had a batting partnership, none of any substance.
Goes again. Hasn't really timed it. Just short from the fielder. Single. single. Oh, but this is turning out to be a good over again. Just that one maximum. But the comeback has been good.
Very much so. It's Prashant Madhukar for you.
The back foot punched again. You can see that Mudita is going to be the one who's going to go against the bowlers, and Suchita might just hit those ones and twos and get that strike rotation. Lovely end. 9 runs off it. The batting side, like that over. 12 gone, 76 for the loss of 4. Robert.
Yeah, Perak. Well, after losing 4 wickets, they've got to build a partnership, and it's the problem with that is that they've got to do it in quick time. They've got 8 overs to go, 6 wickets in hand. If they are to get anywhere close to 150, which I think is what they should be targeting, and they'll want to get to the 16th over with the score somewhere around 100, if not more, and then from there look to launch.
The back foot again punched away. There is a fielder in the deep. Just a single. Last over for Vijay. A little short, gets away with that. Robert, this is excellent bowling from the skipper himself.
Well, he's into his final over his spell, 1 for 10. That's quite pretty amazing figures, especially against a very strong Perak batting side.
It's captain leading from the front. Single towards a long off. Excellent discipline with the ball. Oh, that was cheeky. That was delicate. Off he goes for a 4. Just the timing and that direction shown. 4 runs.
Mudita Lakshan keeping his strike rate at 100. Scoring 30 of 30 for him. Vijay only conceding a rare boundary.
Finishes off with a dot ball. Ends his spell. 1 for 15 in his 4. 13 overs gone. 82 for the loss of 4. Perak. Robert, 7 more overs remaining. What's your projected score?
Well, I'll keep it simple, Arman. I'll say 10 and over. Should get them to 150. So I'm going to say 150. If not, if they can get it up to 160. But at the moment, they've got to mix caution with aggression. But to their delight, Vijay Unni is bowled out. So which means Selangor will be operating with some of their non-primary options. I think they can get 10 and over from here. Both these batters look very capable. Mudita Lakshan, who's been out there for 30 deliveries, and Sajita as well for 12.
Oh, rare misfield.
Spoke about the fielding being good, the catching being good. Selangor won't want to let up on that pressure that they've applied over Perak. Hasnain Ahmad, who's leading the run scorers with the bat, is now given an opportunity with the ball.
towards the next side. There is a fielder, just a single. But we are living in an era where you find more all-rounders in that playing 11. It just brings you that luxury.
Yeah, certainly. Gone are the days where you could walk into a team just with one discipline, one department where you're good with the bat and you walk in as a batter or with the ball.
It's a good strike. One bounce towards the fielder. Is there a chance? Diving effort probably would have been a catch there, Robert.
Right, from the com box, yes, everything looks like a chance. It's all a matter of perspective. That was hit flat, Arvan. That was hit flat, and it's very difficult to judge that fielding out of the boundary.
See that he was just trying to guide that towards the deep third. He's done that before in the previous over at the boundary. Excellent delivery right into the block hole. Another single.
Hassan Ahmed, he started off with 4 singles from 5 deliveries. So the boundary is eluding Perak at the moment.
Oh, make some room. That's in the gap. That's the boundary. Don't you bother running. Ends the over in some style.
It was not that bad of a delivery, but very good batting from Sachita. Take a look at this. Just stays leg side of the ball and then places it to perfection. Well timed.
Some timing and some gap placement. 6 more overs remaining in this innings. Well, they're building up now. I would say they're picking up the pace. 6 overs, if they can manage to get another 50-60 from here, that's your 150 on the board. I would say that could be a defendable total if you can bowl well. Now, if your bowling side can get you those early wickets, even 120 can be a big task. We've seen 97 defended in this tournament.
Anything can happen in this format, especially with the way these guys train for any situation. In training, they'll practice bowling a team out from under 97, 4 under 97, or defending or chasing. So, very experienced, both these teams, unbeaten through the group stages. But I think 150 on the board will give them something to bowl at.
Surely will. Something for bowlers to fight on with. Depends on this batter. If Mudita can bat in the end, I feel even 160 could be on the cards.
If these two batters can take this partnership into the 16th over, I think they're playing well within themselves here, Harman.
Oh, that's a close call. That could be a close call. It says the umpire, Chandra. That was mighty close there, Robert. Brilliant delivery.
It was indeed, but that's the one that spins away from the batter. Definitely a very good shout. Mr. Chandra put under some pressure there.
Back foot. The 3-dot deliveries, that single will be a relief for the batter. It's going to be a dot ball.
What a last over Prashant Madhukar is bowling. Just the 1 run coming off 5 deliveries. Sachita will know that this is Prashant's last over. Won't be looking to take any unnecessary risks here.
Giving him the respect that he deserves. Dot ball to finish it off. 4 overs, none for 21 for him. And after 15, Perak 91 for the loss of 4. Robert, look at those bowling cards.
Prashant Madhukar and Hassan Ahmed, not picking up wickets, but they bowled very economically. Jawad Ali, 1 for 17. The youngster, Mohammad Akram, was expensive, but he picked up two very important wickets. And then the skipper and Prashant came in and bowled in tandem. And they kept things quiet. Vijay only picking up a wicket. But it's been a team effort. Good bowling effort from Selangor. 10 extras at run rate. 6 and over in this format. As a bowling side, you'll take it.
I will take that any given day. Hasnain to continue. This over, give away 8 runs. Oh, that was good delivery.
It certainly was. And well, no bat. Beats the batter, beats the keeper. Good delivery from Hasnain Ahmed.
Nice from the umpire. That's in the air. There should be a catch. A soft dismissal there. Wicket number 5. Hasnain gets a wicket to his name.
Well, we were saying if this partnership will go into Selangor have answered that, it will not. And Sachita was looking to be the anchor for this innings, looking to play an expansive shot, leading edge straight to the fielder. How good has the catching been from Selangor, Herman?
Well, their ground fielding and catching has been top notch. Leading edge, simple catch there for the point fielder. Didn't have to move much. Just that.
Well, half the Perak
needed.
side back in the dugout. And it's not where you want to be while you're batting first in the Super 6 stage, where you head into the final 5 overs with your middle and lower order exposed. You need one set batter. They've got that in Mudita Lakshan.
I feel Mudita needs support from the other end. So they have just been able to take the opportunity today, I beg your pardon. The journey is
Happy faces.
more than
Happy
pleased.
faces for the Selangor side.
On the top ball. But we've seen today that what dot deliveries can do to the opposition side. It's up in the air. Another catch it. It's the bowler himself. Takes it. Double strike in the over. Excellent catch there, Robert.
It definitely was. Hasnain. Double strike, as you mentioned. It's a very important over. And Ajay Khan not recognizing the need of the hour, going for glory. It's the second duck of the innings. This is well bowled from Hasnain Ahmed. Flights it, puts it just wide of the hitting arc. He's looking to go leg side, so he has to pull it across to the leg side, only managing to get the leading edge. And Hasnain Ahmed takes a very good catch running back.
These catches are never easy. The ball keeps swirling away from you. Also, on the follow through, the hero Darshana comes in at number 8. But now, if the Selangor side can get that wicket of Mudita, they could just bundle the wrong side under 120 there.
Well, Mudita holds the key to this total that Perak are about to post. Meanwhile, he's losing partners from the other end. 33 of 39 for him. He hasn't been able to bat freely as he would like to. Selangor will keep a close eye on the time as well.
You've got the left hand, right hand combination in the center. Worked away quite confidently. 2 is the call. They will come back for the second. Good running.
Perak have got to find a way to score these runs. Not able to find the boundary as consistently as they would like. Because some very good ground fielding and some very good bowling as well. So fielders supporting their bowlers. It's been difficult for the batters.
Of the over. Dot ball to finish it off. Excellent over. Double strike. Just 2 runs off it. 16 gone. 94 for the loss of 6. Final 4 overs.
Just about to touch on that. Harman, they've got about 18 or so minutes to bowl 4 overs. The spinner is very quick through the overs, so I think they should be all right. 94 for 6 at the moment. And Selangor, they've turned to a new bowler to bowl the 17th over, Mohammad Azmi.
You want all your bowlers to get a little warm up in this match. A little change there. You can see the umpire asking the bowling side to be a little quick through the overs, not take that much time. Selection 33 of 39. Can he change those figures? Just be the over that he could target. A full toss, catch it as the call. Bounce towards the fielder in the deep.
Prashant Madhukar. It's a tough one that was hit flat off the bat. Always difficult to judge those ones, whether to go for the catch or save the boundary. I think he made the right call there. But I think if it's the wicket of Mudita Lakshan, I think you can, you talked about this, Harman, you talked about taking risks, and I think it's off the bat. If it's a half a chance for Mudita, you want to go for it because he's going to be the deciding factor here, whether Perak gets to 130, 140 or 150 from this stage.
I feel anything from here should be targeting at least another 30-40 runs. Towards that 130, 140 mark. See now the left hand, right hand combination means those field changes. Oh, that's in the air and that has sailed away. It is a no ball plus a maximum. The team 100 up with that biggie. Poor delivery there, Robert.
Certainly a poor delivery. Full toss, bold one in the previous delivery as well. The 7 runs coming off that single delivery. It's a good outcome for Perak. Much needed. Lairu Darshana gets a juicy full toss on the offside and he puts it away for 6.
There's a free hit on offer. Oh, crunched away. That was even better. Where were you, Lahiru, all this time? Back-to-back 6s.
Arman, I'll take you back to 96. There was a Sri Lankan opening batter who played similar shots, or should I say, the batter on screen is playing similar shots to the man. I am, of course, referring to the great Sanat Jayasuriya. He was brutal through that offside region. Could hit the flattest of 6s over point. And Darshana replicating some greatness there.
The finest players that I have seen. Sanat Jayasuriya, so destructive. Change of ball, please, because the other one has sailed away. Hiru Darshana, I think he should be promoted up the order. He's someone that I see batting in at number 4, number 5. he could stabilize your innings. He's someone that you need in between because he's also a left-hander. So all those right-handers coming in. Now with the left-hander, there's a lot of changes. First, there's a change in field spread. Second, there's a change in the bowler's mind. He's got to change his line and length. He's got to bowl according to a left-hander. So Darshana should be your number 5, number 6 batter.
A valid point there, Harman. But I also think it was a bit of a batting collapse today from Perak, at least with the top order. And I think they've kept Darshana exactly for this kind of role.
Oh, crunched. What a strike. One bounce away. 4 runs. That sound,
Well,
that beat.
That Perak dugout, who hasn't had much to cheer about all day, all of a sudden getting very vocal here. That's because of some belligerent batting here from Darshana. He's hit all 3 boundaries in that same region. Aras Azmi here needs to change it up, and he does that. Goes over the wicket.
He runs in the first 3. That's in the air. Catch it as the call. Not safe. They will push back for the second. They will get that quite comfortably. Adding the pressure on the fielders.
Well, just after the 4 deliveries in this over, 150, 160 now, looking very likely. Pendulum has swung once again.
Oh, that is pulled. That is out of here. Oh dear. Some damage there. For 6 now, Robert. 6 of the over.
One delivery to go. What does Aras Azmi do from here? He went wide of the stumps on the offside. He was hit for boundaries. He went closer. He was hit for boundaries.
He's crunched it again. Make that 32 of the over. This was the over that they were searching for. Lahiru Darshana, take a bow.
What a brilliant shot that was. Aras Azmi, well, guilty of just being a little too full or a little too short. He's batting against very destructive Lahiru Darshana.
Over there. What is that speed? 52. 6 on the board. And for 10 in his 2 overs. Good work there behind the stumps. Asnain bowling well. Crunched away through covers. The reader. 127 on the board now. Another 2.4 overs after this. The hero, the way he's been striking the ball, 52 of 8. What's his plan going to be against a batter like Lahiru, who's been timing the ball so well? Those big hits. That should be a catch. Just over the fielder. That shot third. And that will sail away for a boundary. Anything that Lahiru touches will turn into gold. 36 of 9. Thick outside edge. All he had to do was clear the infield. 31 on the board. That momentum now shifting towards Perak. These runs might just be the match-winning runs for you. Oh, that was even better. The switch hit comes in. Oh, Lahiru. One bounce and a 4. Moves to 40 of just 10 deliveries. What a cameo this has been. Look at that shot. Switch hit at its best. 5 for 6 on the board. He goes big. Has he got enough? Captured as the call. Again there. Very unhappy is the bowler. Snell was Prashant in the team. Should have taken that catch. There were 2 fielders in fact. A couple of runs added for Lahiru Darshana. It's taken the Carnage. The bowlers of Selangor. Captured as the call. The bounces towards the fielder. Oh, that could be run out. Like they've made the ground. So 2 more added to the board. 44 not out from 12. You can see lazy on that throw. There's a chance. Lahiru went on for it. Desperate dive saves him. This is excellent batting here, Robert. He's been the danger man. As a nightmare for the bowlers of Selangor. Who've been striking ability. We have to watch out for. Javad Ali in for the over number 19. It's 2 overs, 12 more deliveries to play for. It's a full toss, crunched away, Peggy. Almost taking out the man there. Half a dozen to start off. Luka joins the party. He says, if my partner Lahiru can do it, so can I.
Well, gifted with a full toss there.
From the bowler. Exactly, Robert. Sorry to be intervening there. It's another one. Catch it as the call. And safe again.
Lahiru Darshana has changed this game on its head. He's scored 44 of 12. Meanwhile, Mudita has anchored the innings. They've got 10 legal deliveries to go. I think it's both these batters are going to go all guns blazing here.
He's played that well. That will be another maximum. Just waiting for the confirmation. That shot going to be so well. It's a maximum signal there.
Jawad Ali banging it in short. Fine leg up in the circle. Not the best of deliveries. Lakshman on 49 now.
Well. That's so well. Full marks to the batter. And he's played that behind the bowler. That's the 50. 50 in some style. Udita coming a little late to the party. Better late than never. Forward to get towards that milestone. What a knock this has been, Robert.
Certainly has been one of composure early on. Played some very good shots. He had to steady the ship. And now he's got a very good partner at the non-striking end as well, which has given the confidence to go after everything. 157 already as Jawad Ali pulls out of that one. Take a look at that 6-2, 6-4. And, well, Perak looking on course for 180 now, if it keeps going this way, Arman.
This is excellent. Brilliant work here. There's chance of a run out here. This might be a wicket here. The finger goes up. Kalidas with the OUT signal.
A bit anticlimactic there from Mudita Lakshan. Looking for a run that was never there. And rightly sent back by Lairu. We'll take a closer look at that. Misses it completely. Good work from the keeper there behind the stumps to disturb the woodwork.
Eye of an eagle, Mr. Kalidas. That walks back for 53 or 47. Been a pleasing knock for his team to. Very good score, I would say. I think this could be a good game. Applause there from the teammates.
Standing ovation for Mudita. Because this total would not be on the board if it wasn't for this partnership between Lairu and Mudita. And there was one earlier as well. Sort of brought them out of trouble. And they've got 7 legal deliveries to go. I think Mohammad Aiman Zakwan should be trying to hit this for a 4 or pick up a couple, because you want Lairu Darshana on strike for that final over. So it'll be interesting to see what Aiman Zakwan does here.
Last delivery of the over. Has been an expensive over. He's pulled that. He hasn't really connected that well. Will land safe. They will come back for the second. Not the best of returns from the deep.
You can hear a few voices from Selangor thinking they should have cut off that second. But as it stands, we've got 6 legal deliveries to go. They were always running 2, no matter what happened.
More added there. Scoreboard. So we've got the 160 on the board. Robert.
Yeah. Hasnain Ahmed. The ball to the left-handed Lairu Darshana, who's already shown us he loves the offside field, but is equally dangerous on the leg side as well. So technically you'd say the off-spinner is the favoured matchup against a left-hander. I think we'll see something different here.
I don't think there's going to be anything different, because the hero has been hitting them well. That's a 50 of just 13 deliveries. What a knock by Lahiru Darshana.
or 13 deliveries to get to your 50, get your side in excess of 116. You've got 5 deliveries to go. I'm saying Lahiru is a very dangerous batter. How expensive are these next 5 deliveries going to be?
All I can say is, Robert, I'm never in the favor to do the spin at the last over. You know the batters are going to go against him. It's a very risky bait.
By just checking the ball for damages, and I have to agree, spinner bowling the last over, very dangerous risk to take.
It's not going to be. Keeping that a little away. The left hander this time turning away from him. Good delivery. Balls again. Has he got enough? Looks like he's got that. Again, no, straight to the fielder. Good catch in the deep. There's Vijay, the skipper. Good catch for the day.
Well, that was up in the air for a very long time. 165 on the board. Lahiru Darshana departs after what can only be described as an explosive innings. 50 or 14 deliveries he scored, and he came in at a time where there was not too many deliveries left. He's done the damage. He's got Perak to 165, and it's a good total. They'll come out in the second innings confident of defending whatever they get from here with 3 legal deliveries to go. Standing ovation, and rightly deserved for Lahiru Darshana. What a knock it's been.
What a knock this has been. The new batter in. Final 3 deliveries. It's a dot ball.
Rahim Khan and Ayman Zakwan should just be looking to get as many as they can, get bat on ball, scamper through.
That towards long off 2 is the call. We'll have to set for the single. Last delivery here of the innings. 166 on the board. That is going to turn up. That's the end. A dot delivery.
Also, there's the Perak batting card. Bit of a fumble and a stumble at the start. First 2 overs were good from Haziq Ayman and Aslam Khan, but apart from that, wickets started to fall in the 3rd and 4th over, back-to-back overs with wickets. And then Murita Lakshan walked out to the middle, and then Shavin Munyandi and Sachita Jayatilake also not able to convert. It was that partnership between Lahiru and Murita that changed the face of this game. 50 for both those batters. Apart from that, not much else for Perak.
The bowling card. Jawad Ali, 4 overs, 1 for 37. Akram bowled well, 2 for 30 in his 3. Vijay Unni, the skipper, was the most impressive bowler, 1 for 15 in his 4. Prashant bowled well, 1 for 21. Hasnain, 3 for 30, the pick of the bowler. And Madaras, he was taken away, 1 for 32. 12 extras, 166 for the loss of 8 is what they put on the board, and 167 the target now for the Selangor when they come out. And we will dive into a short little innings break. When we come back, it'll be time for the run chaser. Don't you go anywhere. Stay tuned, viewers. Welcome back, viewers. Time for the run chase. So, brilliant finish to the innings in the first. Darshana batted really well alongside Rita. 167 now. The targets Efula alongside Vijoni, the two openers. Sherwin Munyandi start with the new ball with a slip in position. Starts with a wide. First runs on the board without any delivery being bowled. Oh, good delivery. Call it the perfume delivery. Giving him a little sniff of the leather. And joining me in the com box is Robert. Right time to welcome you, Powerhouse. Robert.
Thank you very much, Herman. Hello and welcome back, viewers. This is going to be a nail-biter. Perak put into bat. Started off, well, not in the best of ways. And then, what a finish we witnessed. Now, Selangor needing 166.
Catch it as the call. Just short. Oh, dear. That was so close yet so far. Could have been the first blow.
Could have, would have, should have. Shavin Munyandi creating the opportunity, uppishly played, just falling agonizingly short of that fielder there. This is where we saw Selangor. They were very good in the field, at least for majority of their bowling innings. The catching was good, their ground fielding was good.
Oh, that's a wild vibe. A swoop there for Sherwin. It's an extra run as well.
Saifullah and Vijay Unni. They've been out there for a couple of deliveries, both of them yet to get off the mark. It's because Shavin Munyandi has bowled a couple of wides. Perak will have to be careful not to concede too many in this power play. We did say the power play is a very important phase of this format.
Oh, QT. That was a breach of a delivery. It's the edge of the batter.
Shavin Munyandi, one of the genuine all-rounders in and around Malaysia. Had an injury a few years back. Took him a while to recover. He's back in the thick of things now. He's bowled quite a few good deliveries so far. Slight hold up in proceedings.
He's one quality all-rounder to have in a lineup. He's for the national team as well. Start with the bat, but now has got the opportunity with the ball.
So one of the benefits of being an all-rounder, Harman, is if you fail in one discipline, you'll always have a way to contribute in another. So we talked about this. Modern-day cricketers not just getting into the side with one primary discipline. Always got a backup, and you almost expect anyone to walk into the side to be a good fielder. That's become a mandate now.
Especially in associate cricket, you see the associate teams have up till the 10th player a proper all-rounder. You might just have one quality. I wouldn't say that quality, but one specialized bowler.
Yeah, it's all about having options and resources at your availability. If your primary options get hit, you need to turn to your backup options.
Spied it for a quick single, chance of a run out. They will get more runs. I will run away for a 4. Overthrows there.
Well, the next best result 5 runs off the bat. Quick single attempted, overthrows, and well, Perak are going to have to be careful. They can't afford to give away so many freebies.
Batters, I will not mind those. Runs are runs, no matter how they come in. Oh, crunched away. 4 runs.
Oh, that's an exquisite shot. Pace on and wide. Back of a length from Shavin Munyandi. And take a look at this from Saifullah Malik. Just string the arms there, piercing that offside field. First boundary.
Surely was a brilliant strike. The gap.
Technically, it's the second boundary.
First one was gifted by the fielder. Not to forget.
Yeah, it was indeed, Arman. And well, it's been a mixed first over. Saw some very good deliveries from Shavin Munyandi beating the outside edge. And then some not so impressive ones giving away extras. And well, that last shot though from Saifullah Malik was absolutely brilliant.
Good delivery to finish off the over. 12 of the first.
Well, Selangor, they're off to a start, not in the most convincing fashion. They need just over 8 and over from here. And, well, we've already seen a half chance, an overthrow, a couple of extras, a very good looking shot coming off the first 6 deliveries. We did say that this encounter was promising to be a mouth-watering, edge of the seat, nail biting kind of stuff. That's because both these teams unbeaten through the group stages. Both these teams playing 4, winning 4. One of them will triumph, the other one will taste defeat. Who's it going to be? Perak have got a good score on the board after starting off straight away into trouble. And geez, what an innings we saw from Lairu Darshana. Harman.
That was one of the finest knocks I've seen. And also, he came in a lot of pressure situation. Full marks to the batter. The way he soaked it like a sponge. Played his natural game. Good with that. He was excellent with the bat now, with the ball. Starts off well with the ball delivery.
Harman, you said you did like left armers, and Rita Lakshan bowling left arm spin in the second over inside the power play. Seasoned professional.
Trying to go across the line there. Got delivery.
Vijay Unni in the national circuit bats around the middle order. Here at the interstate level, he's opening the batting.
Good bowling. A little quicker this one.
Going back to Vijay Unni, who's batting inside the power play, perhaps exploring some of his batting potential.
Good delivery. He's bowling it up really quick, spicing things up here. Scored a half century with the bat, Robert. Does that bring him more confidence coming into the ball?
Oh, we spoke about this. All-rounders. They've got multiple disciplines to contribute towards the team's cause, which is, of course, in pursuit of that win. And when you do well in one discipline, more often than not, that trickles across all other disciplines. You've got to spring in your step. You're able to embrace any challenge with a bit more confidence. So look at that 5-dot deliveries to start with.
Oh, outside edge. Good fielding. Excellent work there. He'll sneak in a single, but what a fine over. Over number 2, just 1 conceded after 2. The team without a loss.
You can see what that over has done. Just the 1 run coming off it. The start of the over, the run rate was required run rate was just around 8. Now it's gone up to 8.5.
That's right. 2 covers. Diving effort as well to save that for excellent work in the team.
2 runs picked up. Umpires will just check. Amir Khan Malik with the ball, the skipper for Perak.
Wides.
Well, looking to run that ball down to third. Vijay only a bit tentative around that 4th stump line.
Good bowling. Perak. Put that in the air. Hasn't timed it well. And the catch completed. They get the big fish. It's the skipper's wicket.
Well, the captain of Perak dismisses the captain of Selangor. It's all happening here at the BAYUEMAS Oval. Vijay Unni looking to accelerate. Got 1 on the stumps. Length pulled back by Amir Khan. And ends up spooning 1 high in the air. A good catch completed as well. Catching's been good this game, Arman, from both sides.
Fielding has been up standards. Both teams, of course, unbeaten in the tournament. Bowling.
Well, so out walks the leading run scorer of this tournament so far. Hasnain Ahmed is a very good bat. Has the ability to switch through gears very quickly. He's scored 269 runs in the 4 games so far. 2 half centuries and 100. That's his career stats. Strike rate around 100. It's because he walks in at that position, the number 3. More often than not, he's going to have to stabilize the innings. But he's able to switch through gears very rapidly. And well, Selangor are going to need that from him yet again.
Sorry, do the number 3 role.
Hasnain Ahmed watchful on that occasion. This is perhaps the opportunity for Perak to try and push that required run rate up closer to 10.
Another dot delivery. Final delivery of the over. The dot ball.
What a good end to the over. 16 for 1 after 3. And, well, Selangor, this is going to be a stiff chase for them. Both these sides, quality sides, or good bowling and fielding units. You'd have to say that Perak perhaps boasting the most stronger of the batting lineups. Meanwhile, Selangor have the leading run scorer on their side. So it's going to be a good contest between bat and ball. Mudita Lakshan gave away just 1 run in his first over.
That's been very impressive today. Just with the bat and ball as well. So with another dot delivery.
You can hear the noise coming from inside the ground. Perak sense that they've got an opportunity here to make that 1 down into 2.
Captured as the ball. It's in the air. He chuckles, drops it. Almost the gaps there, Robert.
Oh, jeez. Perak spilling a chance after they've done all the hard work. Fielder getting to the ball. It's never easy when you're running back. But unfortunately, once you get your hands to it, you want to hold on to it. Not the case. Mudita Lakshan remains wicketless. But what a phenomenal piece of bowling this is.
Single. Oh, that's a good shot. That will sail away. Not bounce away for a boundary.
Hasnain Ahmed getting off strike with a very good looking shot. Just slightly pitched up. Gets onto that front foot, lofts it over mid-off. Inches away from being 6. Mudita Lakshan versus Hasnain Ahmed. Another exciting battle between ball and bat. Mudita Lakshan's getting the ball to straighten Harman. So we didn't see a lot of that in the first innings. Seeing a bit more hold, the grip and rip a little bit. After 4 overs, Selangor 24 for 1.
They've continue expecting a wicket in this previous over. Good fielding again. Chance of a run out. Not bad, not delivery. going to be a wide. Looking at the trim line.
Ahmed Khan has picked up the wicket. So will be looking to perhaps pick up another one here. 25 for 1 into the 5th over.
Swing it well. That stump to stump, quick single is the call by some home safety, Robert.
Yeah, it's quietened down quite considerably. Saifullah Malik and Hasnain Ahmed, the two leading run scorers for Selangor in this tournament. Hasnain Ahmed, of course, top of that list. Saifullah Malik slightly lower down, both having in excess of 200 plus runs.
So there's the call. It's in the air, will land safe. They will come back for the second point of the table.
Well, Selangor don't have to go all out here in the power play, Arman, because they know exactly what they're chasing. So anything around 40, 45, they'll be quite happy with. It's the wickets that they won't want to lose.
Like you mentioned, that is something which should be very considerate about is not lose more wickets from there.
Required run rate now jumping in excess of 9.16 to be precise.
That's a good shot. Brilliantly struck away. One down to the floor.
That'll definitely relieve some of the pressure. You want to try and find the boundaries in the power play. It's the safest time to do that because there's only two fielders patrolling the boundary line. 5 overs gone. Selangor 32 for 1 in pursuit of 167. And they'll need 135 from the remaining 15 overs. And Neve and Steven 9 and over. Perak will make the changes. Well, the other half centurion earlier this morning, Darshana, what a phenomenal knock that was. And given the opportunity to affect the game with the ball in hand as well. So, speaking of genuine all-rounders, both these imports for Perak definitely making a mark in the game, or at least leaving one. Lairu left a few on the point boundary region. A few of those advertising boardings were damaged.
That's right. What kind of a score you think is good in the power play changing the score?
It's you want to get at least 40, 50 odd. Anywhere between that is also okay. Because teams really don't mind chasing 10 and over in this format. And so I'd say anything 50 or in excess of 50 will be a good total in the power play. And good delivery there from Lairu though, beating the outside edge. But if Selangor can manage to get to 60. Well, don't think they'll be able to do that. Got 4 legal deliveries in this over.
Another dot ball. Bowling there.
Well, they need to find a couple of boundaries here to maximize this power play. At the moment, 33 for 1. Still say it belongs to both teams. Perhaps a bit more to Perak because they've managed to keep things quiet here.
Wide.
Darshana showing he's able to get that ball up around the grill. So it'll create a little bit of doubt in the batters' minds. They'll want to be a little bit more watchful and look out for that short pitch delivery.
That's a good shot. Absolutely crunched away. Half a dozen.
What a shot that was. Pitched up. Full extension of the arms. No one there at long on.
All about timing on that one. Stand and deliver. Chance of a run out here. Good fielding.
Well, one delivery to go. I think that question you asked earlier, Harman, how much are Selangor going to get? I'm going to say around the 40-run mark now with one delivery to go.
It's super smart, I would say.
Well, and that's because Selangor know exactly what they're chasing, so they can decide to step on the accelerator as and when they go through the innings. But I think wickets are going to be very important here. And I think they've done well to just keep it down to 1.
Hiding away. Single stolen. Kind of a good over, I would say. 7 of it. 6 overs gone. 39 for the loss of 1.
Well, we'll have another change in bowling at the end of the power play. The restrictions lifted. That is what Mr. Kalidas is indicating. It's the end of the power play. Sajita Jayatilake, the other import, bowling his first over here.
Good bowling rotation there. Another single.
Very similar to the first innings. The bowling side won't mind the singles. It's the boundaries that they're concerning themselves with. Saifullah Malik, meanwhile, gets himself to 20 of 16. He's on strike. Driven down the ground, Hasnain Ahmed. Well, 126 from just under 14 overs. Now they can plan this run chase. I think at the moment they're executing their plans quite well. But it's Saifullah Malik and Hasnain Ahmed, two leading run scorers for Selangor. They're the best two batters to have out there at the moment. This one, I think, missing leg stump, perhaps some bat on it. A single turn down by Hasnain. Very good bowling here from Sajita in this first over, conceding just 3 runs off it. At the end of 7, Selangor 44 for 1. Vijay, only the skipper of Selangor, the only batter to depart, 8 of 11 for him. Looked a bit off colour today. Was excellent with the ball. Meanwhile, Saifullah Malik and Hasnain Ahmed looking to steady the ship and get Selangor closer to this target. Harman, it's a cautious approach from Selangor, and I think it's well executed because they know exactly what they're chasing. At what stage do you think they're going to try and accelerate?
I reckon need another 123 from the remaining 13 overs. 9.46 is not a very big ask, I would say, this format. So probably bat along for another 4 or 5 overs, try and get another 40, 50 runs and then accelerate. Probably not a very big target. Delivery from Rahim. Second delivery. Catcher was the call. Through covers, beautifully timed. Good fielding in the deep. Good field placement.
It's going to be cat and mouse in a game of chess, I'd say, from here on in. Hasnain Ahmed and Saifullah Malik will work the singles. They'll milk the field for whatever runs they can get. And if there's a loose delivery on offer, both these batters more than capable of putting it away.
Catcher was the call again. That's going to be a 4 over the bowler's head. That's the kind of shot you need. A release shot from Hasnain.
It's not a bad delivery whatsoever. Just a touch too full. A beautiful looking shot from Hasnain.
Trying to go for 2 and 2. Short delivery. He's got to reload for that, Robert.
Well, 1 run shy of that 50-run mark.
Dancing down, just a single. The bowler saw the batter. Changing that length a little. It's a team 50 as well. 7.5 overs. Similar situation was the story in the first innings as well. So both teams neck to neck.
In terms of score, but in terms of wickets, you'll find that Perak were a few more down, and that's possibly going to make a huge difference here as Selangor finish off the 8th over with 50 for 1 on the board.
2 more overs before the drinks break. 117 from the last 12 overs. Coming in live from this beautiful venue, the BAYUEMAS Oval, Malaysia. Saifullah almost run a ball. That's a good start. Yorker length. Sachita into his second over. Started off with just 3 runs in his first. Oh, has he got him? No, he doesn't. That was close, Robert. I thought he's got him.
That was a coat of varnish or paint away from clipping the top of off. What a delivery. How that went through. Missed everything. Good take by the keeper.
Just guided now towards a deep for a single. Oh, but if you have wickets in hand, I think even 10 and over is not a very big ask. Goes Peg. Has he got enough? Oh, good fielding there from Sherwin in the deep. It's hitting the boundary.
Yeah, and in this format, Harman, when you're chasing, you're able to plan a whole lot better. Yes, 166 is a good score. I did say 180 is where you needed to be on this surface. And when you've got 2 batters in excellent form through the series, talking of course about Hasnain Ahmed and Saifullah. Oh, look at that, sharp as ever. And they're picking up runs. Looking for another one.
It's got that into a triple.
The execution of plans here in this run chase has been good. We did say in that power play perhaps they could have gone a little harder. We said they know exactly what they're chasing, so they might be looking around 40. The important thing is here in this run chase is to keep wickets in hand, and I think they've done that brilliantly.
That's been carved away. That'll be runs. That'll be a boundary, in fact. Ends the over with a 4. Brilliantly done.
Well, this is well done. Backs away slightly to give him that room, create that room, and then just puts it between third and point and picks up a boundary. This is very smart batting. Saifullah Malik moves on to 28 of 24. And I think we might have an early... beg your pardon. We've got some medical assistance coming out. The physio.
They're not looking in the best of position there. It's probably the hamstring. He's been there on the field for the 20 overs, bowled. Now he's batting as well. A lot of running. It's pretty warm out there. Beautiful venue. With that, we will head towards the much needed drinks break as well. 1 over early. Let's do it. back after the drinks break. Snain alongside Saifullah. That's a good shot. That will be another boundary. So the previous over ended with a 4. This one starts with a boundary.
What a start to the over, backing away again, creating that room, going up and over the offside.
Good strike, another boundary. Back-to-back 4s. Snain. Looks like the medical treatment has worked for him.
I think magic spray cures everything. Bit too much room on offer there though from Suchita. Beg your pardon, it's Rahim Khan.
It's going to be a dot delivery. Blocker length.
It's a good comeback from Rahim Khan after being hit for consecutive boundaries of the first 2.
Wait for a single.
Well, the required number of runs now into double digits.
Oh, yes and a no. And then that overthrows. That has been the story.
See, quite a few of the Perak players unhappy with that throw because it was not necessary. Not in this situation. After 10 overs, Selangor are 69 for 1. Rahim Khan coming back well towards the end of that over. Hasnan Ahmed and Saifullah Malik, well, they've steadied the ship. They've brought Selangor to a position of safety at this point in this run chase. Can they go from a position of safety to a position of strength? The next 5 overs will dictate that. And they'll want to get around 110 within the next 5 overs. In fact, even the 6 overs in the last 4, if they've got wickets in hand, it'll give them a position and a platform to stage an onslaught. Mudita Lakshan comes back into the attack. He's been brilliant both with bat and ball. Gave away just 9 runs in his first 2 overs. I think both these batters will recognize the threat that he is. Just look to get maybe 7-8 of his over. Big single again. Needed a clean pickup and a direct hit. Neither of those things happened.
This was a little risky as well. There's a need for that. That's all I got to ask you, Robert.
Well, they've got to take, I think it was the least riskiest option, picking up a quick single. They've established Mudita Lakshan as a threat, and they're not going to look to take him on unless he offers up something off target. And he hasn't done much of that in this spell of 2.3 overs. He's been very accurate. And, so I think they'll look to get at least 6-7 of his over if they can.
Strike rotation is very important. Keep that scoreboard ticking.
that's well dealt with. Bit of extra bounce there on that occasion. And, well, strike rotation is very important. Does Selangor have a left-handed batter that they can send out if there is a fall of wicket? It just upset the line and length of the bowlers, but at the moment, Hassan Ahmed and Saifullah Malik doing a brilliant job.
Excellent bowling there. Some extra bounce as well.
Nudging that into the leg side, picking up a single. Just 4 runs coming off it. And, well, Murita Lakshan has only got 6 legal deliveries to effect any influence on this game. What a spell, what a bowler, what a player he is. 50 with the bat, came into bat with his side in trouble, anchored the innings. Then he was accompanied by his teammate who, well, let's just say entertained everyone. With, if I remember correctly, he was 44 from 12 deliveries faced. That was a very important partnership. Meanwhile, speaking of partnerships, this one between Saifullah Malik and Hassan Ahmed is proving very crucial and a thorn in the tender tissue of Perak.
Rio was none for 13. Half century with the bat. Is there anything else that the captain can ask him for?
Well, perhaps a couple of outstanding catches.
See the feet spread. Lovely work there.
Beautiful visuals there of a beautiful ground. I am, of course, referring to the BAYUEMAS Oval. Shout out to the ground staff for giving us such a wonderful stage for both these unbeaten sides in the group stages to compete in the first game of the Super 6 stage of the MCA Men's T20 Interstate Championship. Well, as it stands, 9 overs, 94 to get at a run rate of required run rate of 10.44. Darshana with the ball, starts with 1 just outside the off stump. They're looking for 2, and they'll get it quite easily.
Good running between the wickets.
I think that was a short run signaled. I'll give you confirmation on that in just a moment. It was indeed a run short. Good bowling from Darshana. He's the one we were talking about earlier. Devastating with the bat. Pretty nippy with the ball. Has a gentle approach to the crease. Very strong back, very strong shoulders. I think we saw that with the batting.
Good work here. Darshana. Complete all-round performance by him.
Strays one down the leg side. Perak have to be careful. They can't be giving away extras like this and the overthrows, freebies towards the Selangor.
These can be costly later on. This is something that you want to refrain from.
Once again, targeting the body of the batters. Needs a direct hit, not to be.
Quick single there. Direct hit and a batsman was gone. Was Saifullah's call.
Beautifully played, straight to point. No single on offer on that occasion. Good sharp fielding. We saw this in the first innings, Herman. Dot balls piling on pressure. I think Perak are going to have to dish out a few of those.
Do that. Bowling department, get those dot deliveries. Let the batter make that error. Force him to throw away his wicket.
Oh, fine leg was caught napping there. Fine leg was caught napping there. Double teapot there from Aslam Khan. Well, the fielders need to be prepared. We saw this with Selangor in the field. Arman, they were brilliant. Perak, on the other hand, not so much.
The Perak fielders are not on their toes. This Selangor were. Winning all chances. Last delivery of the over.
Oh, that is a good bumper. Well, Hasnain Ahmed checking with the square leg umpire, who says that was below the shoulders. So things heating up here at the BAYUEMAS Oval. 12 overs gone. Selangor 77 for 1. 90 now required from 8 overs. At run rate, required run rate creeping up in excess of 11. And, well, going back to that point on the fielding and the catching, we saw quite a few half chances converted by Selangor, and we've seen a couple of half chances put down by Perak. Meanwhile, the wicket taker, the skipper from Perak, Amir Khan Malik, 1 for 11 from his 2. He'll have the advantage of the fielders out on the boundary. He'll be looking to target the stumps there, but he'll be mixing up his lengths with his pace. Starts off with a delivery of full toss. It was a change of pace though.
That's single and
yeah, changing pace again. Going pace off for the first couple. He's keeping the line away from the batters. That one just going outside of the tram line. It will be an extra. It will have to be rebowled.
we have to bowl again. Now it's been a little bit of an issue.
Oh, this has beaten the batter, beaten the keeper. And it's a run away for 4. 4 byes is the signal. Fortunate boundary for Selangor, but they'll take it.
Runs are runs, no matter how they come in. Nothing wrong with the delivery.
Keeper goes back after that. So Perak guilty of reacting to the situation rather than responding to it. Goes for the leg cutter. Misses his line again. Clipped into the leg side, and they'll be pushing hard, but I think they'll settle for one. Well, in the Perak innings, Selangor only bowling 12 extras throughout that first innings, and Perak have already conceded 13 extras so far. There's a very smart batting chance. Hasnain Ahmed had given up.
Batter had given up there. Very lucky to survive that one.
I think Amir Khan had a bit more time on his hands to gather himself, align himself with the target, and let it rip. Fortunately, it did not hit the stumps. Oh, this is upish. And straight to the fielder. And Selangor losing a wicket at possibly the worst time in this run chase. And Perak have broken this partnership. It's been a good one between Saifullah Malik and Hasnain Ahmed, looking to accelerate, bringing about his own demise.
Throws away his wicket in the end. Made that little away from the body. A simple catch there. As easy as it gets. 13 overs gone. 87 for 2, Robert.
Yeah, Amir Khan Malik, the only wicket taker in this bowling unit for Perak. And the others have been good. Shavin Munyandi a bit expensive in his first over. But apart from that, Perak need wickets, and they've turned to pretty much all their frontline options, which is why this partnership between Hasnain Ahmed and Saifullah Malik was crucial to this run chase. Amir Khan dismissing Saifullah Malik, and they've gone back to Shavin Munyandi. Mohammad Arif Jamaluddin, who's at the non-striker's end at the moment because that wicket came off the final delivery of the 13th. 80 from 7 overs. Still very gettable required run rate per over. But a lot of it is going to come down to Hasnain Ahmed. Oh, he's pulled that away. Straight to the fielder, deep mid wicket. Can we have somebody from Selangor play a similar knock to that of Lairu Darshana? They're going to need it.
Brilliant strike. Sounded so good. Being the fielder in the deep, controlling the boundary. Ground fielding has been good, although there have been a few overthrows, but apart from that, has been a good balance of play.
Oh, slower delivery. Had to wait on that one. Shavin Munyandi is a very smart bowler, Harman. He'll know exactly what to do at this stage of the game.
Very smart. He's a seasoned campaigner as well. A lot of international exposure also. Knows these situations quite well.
Ooh, that's dangerous. That was pace on. Half a stop. Resultant runs. 2 of those as Hasnain Ahmed keeps strike.
Second. 21 on the board. This might be a very close game in the end. 6.3 overs after this. Who are you backing to win from here? Quick prediction.
Well, that's putting me on the spot if we had to say that, but with 8 wickets in hand, going to go the batting side. because I think, well, the fielding has been letting Perak down. To mind you, they've got a couple of imports as well with a few overs left. So if I'm going by the numbers, it'll have to be the batting side. But if I'm going by, oh, that's launched into the leg side. We'll get back to that point in a bit. And it goes all the way. Much needed. Hasnain Ahmed is always able to find that release shot in just the right time.
That was a very good shot. A little too full there from the bowler. Smoked away just over the fielder.
Coming back to
Runs
that
away from that 100 mark.
I'll
Yes,
say
Robert.
if Selangor have Hasnain Ahmed there for the remainder of the 6.2 overs, the game will belong to Selangor. If Perak can pick up this wicket of Hasnain Ahmed, then in favour of Perak. He's hit that into the leg side, gets a hand to it, but it was placed pretty well. Back-to-back sixes from Hasnain Ahmed. With that, the 100 comes up as well.
This is very good counter-attack here. Hasnain pulled away. Fielder in the deep. Diving effort. Just got some fingers to it. Half a dozen. 104 on the board. Just another 62 to win. 63, I beg your pardon.
Flipped off the pads for a single. It's a good outcome because it means Hasnain Ahmed will be on strike for the 15th over. Meanwhile, Harman, who are you backing?
Well, I'm going to go with the batting side. Selangor 62 to win from the last 6 overs. I feel they've got the edge.
They certainly have the wickets in hand. 10 and over. You would logically conclude that it does belong in favour of the batting side. But these chases can be quite tricky. That's why I put a huge emphasis on the wicket of Hasnain Ahmed, who's batting on 48 of 38. If Perak can get him out in the next couple of overs, it would give them a slight opening into the game. But at the moment, it sits comfortably with Selangor. 10.33 and over from here on in. Very doable in the modern day format. Just perhaps telling Mohammad Arif Jamaluddin, stay inside the line. Following the batter on that occasion, they'll pick up a quick single. Really not happy with himself there. Hasnain Ahmed thought he should have done better. Mudita Lakshan bowling his final over of the day. He's been brilliant with the ball. Wicketless though. Pulled into the leg side for a single. So Jamaluddin doing the right thing, bringing Hasnain back on strike.
Very impressive throughout the day. First with the bat, now with the ball as well.
Oh! Was that the opportunity that Perak was searching for? Well, went through bat pad, beat Hasnain Ahmed, beat the wicketkeeper, and Mudita Lakshan has been very unlucky not to pick up a wicket here. Oh, well, this is absolute top level stuff, this from Mudita.
Very unlucky. Doesn't have a wicket to his name. Very, very unlucky.
Crosses stumps, clips it into the leg side. Is it in the gap? Is it going to race away? Yes, it is. Hasnain Ahmed bringing up his 50 with some innovative batting. He moved across his stumps. He'll salute the dugout. Very subdued celebrations. He knows there's a job at hand here. He'll enjoy this personal milestone for a brief moment, but he'll want to finish the game for Selangor. He's in quite a bit of trouble. He's holding on to his right hip. But what a knock it's been, Harman.
It's been a brilliant half century, but the injury that he's got at the beginning of the innings, we saw him struggle. There was a physician also who gave him some medical assistance. He needs to bat till the end. Selangor are to win this contest.
That's pulled into the leg side. Another one bounce for Hasnain Ahmed. Well, I think he's figured he's carrying an injury and he's going to make the most of this.
That was a good strike. Pulled away. One bounce, two bounce, and a four. Hasnain, can he take his team home? Last 5 overs, 52 to win. Summary so far.
We've already seen 3 half centuries in this innings. One of them still out there in the middle. And earlier this morning, Murita Lakshan, the man with the ball in hand at the moment, getting to 53 or 47. But the morning session belonged to one man. That was Lahiru Darshana. 50 or 15 deliveries changed the face of this game. And in the innings break, 167 was the target set for Selangor. They started off really well. Hasnain Ahmed unbeaten on 56 of 43. Saifullah Malik held his end, 34 for him. And well, this game is not over. It is going to go down to the wire.
It should go till the end, I feel. 10 runs and over. They need to bowl some tight overs, bowling side. Pick up that wicket of Hasnain. That's the key wicket at the moment.
Sachita going at 6 and over from his first 2. Starts with 1. That's absolutely plumb in front. Chandrasekhar, no doubt in his mind there. Raises the finger. Brings about the departure of Mohammad Arif Jamaluddin. Just the 2 of 3 for him. Sachita striking for Perak.
That was that quicker delivery. Trapped him right in front of the stumps. Trying to go for the sweep. Always a risky shot if you miss it. Straight on decision. Third man to the hut.
Well, out walks the youngster Mohammad Akram. What an opportunity for him here. $115 for 3. A wicket of the first delivery here in the 16th over. These final 5 overs. It's going to determine the outcome of the game. We've had 35 overs in today's game so far. 35 overs in a delivery. And well, while one side looked in control, the pendulum has swung again at the loss of that wicket. Selangor still in front, I believe, Harman, with Hasnain Ahmed out there in the middle. Mohammad Akram, the left-hander, sent out to deal with the leg spin. Oh, ho, ho, and he's cleaned him up off his very first delivery. Sachita is picked up 2 from 2. He's turning the tides here for Perak. What an over this is turning out to be. We did say that Selangor ahead with wickets in hand. They've lost a couple here already, Harman.
That was a brilliant delivery. Straight through the gates. See you later. He's now on a hat-trick. Mighty blow here for Selangor. Is this the over that the Perak was searching for?
Certainly looks like it. 115 for 2 at the start of this over. 2 deliveries later, 115 for 4. The bowler's on a hat-trick. Devin Harendra walks out to the middle.
Will be under pressure facing the hat-trick delivery.
They certainly will be, because it's not just the hat-trick delivery, it's the game at stake here as well.
You sense the hat-trick coming in, Robert.
Well, I'd like to see a slip in place, but I think Perak have other things in mind. Oh, very close to the outside edge. An appeal is made to the square leg umpire. Nod of the head from Mr. Kalidas. Well, what a start to the 16th over. 2 wickets in a dot.
Good work here. Sachita holding a very fine over.
Gets off the mark. There's Devin Harendra. 2 deliveries to go in this over, Harman. What do you think is going through Hasnain Ahmed's mind? Does he go for the boundary? Does he pick up a single and target the next over?
That's a very good question, which I don't have an answer. I feel just take a single, respect the bowler. He's bowled really well.
He does just that, picks up the single. And, next question is, what does Devin Harendra do here? Does he go for the boundary? Because it's a very quiet over and, well, Selangor can't afford these. I think he'll have to go for the boundary here.
I think it's the last delivery. You've got to target the bowler.
Does that, goes down the ground, straight to long on. Perak will be very happy with that outcome because it keeps Hasnain Ahmed off strike for the next over. And with 24 legal deliveries to go, 49 required, Hasnain Ahmed, the sole bearer of hope for Selangor at the moment, batting on 57 of 44. He's picked up 3 half centuries and a century in the tournament so far. So fair to say he's in some brilliant form.
And some fine touch throughout the tournament so far.
Well, he's picked up 2 of the 4 wickets to fall. The skipper from Perak. He'll be bowling out here in the 17th. Well, 17th, 18th, and 19th. I've seen quite an evolution of this format. Teams not opting to leave it till the last over. The 19th becoming the most important. Here's Amir Khan bowling the 17th. Bowls a slower delivery. Inside edge for a single. Selangor will be happy that Hasnain Ahmed is back on strike.
This is brilliant work here.
Change of pace. Picks up length very easily. Very quickly as well. But straight to the fielder. Good start to the over, 2 singles.
And 20 for 4. 47 now from 3.4. That asking rate almost touching 13 and over. You need those big hits.
Well, that's very well left. Picks up the extra.
Good delivery.
Swing and a miss, change of pace. You could see the frustration at the non-striker's end from Hasnain Ahmed. He's itching to get back on strike. Devin Harendra not able to get bat on ball.
Excellent bowling here. Good comeback from Perak. Previous over and now this over by Ahmed. Top quality bowling.
He's launched that up and over the offside field. That won't get to the boundary. They'll come back.
More added to the board.
Good
4
over.
4. Look at that scorecard, Robert.
We clipped this off the pads. Fielder opting to protect the boundary. And this is unfortunately for Selangor not the best outcome because Hasnain Ahmed will get to face the final delivery. And once again the conundrum, does he go for the boundary or does he pick up a single and save it for the final 18 deliveries? Ooh, this is an extra. Once again, freebies gifted from Perak to Selangor.
Well, I think if it's in the radar, go for the hit. He should go for the maximum. Or a 4 at least. That is the need of the hour.
He's gone for it. I don't think it's off the middle of the bat. Fielder getting under it and completes the catch. And it is a very, very important blow in the context of this game. Hasnain Ahmed, leading run scorer, batting on 58 to 45, has to depart. Did not get much of the strike in the last couple of overs. And, well, Perak finishing the 17th over on a very high note, the departure of Hasnain Ahmed.
And that was in the air, just got the height. And a good catch by Sherwin Munyandi. Straightforward, simple catch for him. 17 gone, 125 for the loss of 5. Last 3 overs, 42 more to win.
Well, Amir Khan Malik, who got out for a first ball duck, showing us exactly why all-rounders are the way forward in this format. He's bowled his 4 overs, 3 for 24. These are 3 very important wickets he's picked up. And the last of those, perhaps the most important one of the game. 42 now required from the final 18 deliveries. Perak now all of a sudden ahead of this game. Selangor with half their batting back in the dugout.
Are you still backing Selangor to win from here?
Arman, I did say the key was held by Hasnain Ahmed. And after his departure, I'm going to have to say Perak have locked up, sealed, and stolen the win. But it's still 17 deliveries to go after this. Anything can happen. But if you're asking me at this stage, I'm going to say Perak with their noses out in front here.
I think Perak has better chances, but the way they have pulled back in this last 2 overs have been brilliant.
Oh, that is a beautiful pickup. It's gone all the way for 6. I think that's Azam on strike, the new batter. Jeez, that's a brilliant shot. Come on.
That was as stylish as it can get. Hold that pose. In a way, still some game alive here. It's 2-3 more of them.
Ooh, that's a wayward delivery. Perak continue to provide a little bit of life, a little bit of hope for Selangor with these extras. And going off that previous shot from Azam, Selangor still have a few batters left, but it's going to require them to bat out of their skins if they are to score this remaining 34 runs from 2.4 overs.
16 deliveries. Ryan Muhammad Azam, can he get another?
Oh, what a grab that is! What a grab, a one-handed catch. And the 6th wicket, Juan Muhammad Azam has to depart after hitting a 6, looking to go after Darshana, only managing to hit it straight into covers. Well, not straight rather, because that was a phenomenal effort in the field.
That was a top quality catch. Look at that. Kept his eyes on the ball till the very end. With one hand, in there, he plucks that catch. And Mohammed departs for 6 of 2. 133 for the loss of 6. Perak just spooling themselves back into this game.
I'll go back to that 16th over bowled by Sachita, where he picked up those 2 wickets. Arman, I think that was one of the turning points in this game. For most of it, Selangor, with that partnership between Saifullah Malik and Hasnain Ahmed, looked firmly in control. And Sachita coming into the game in the 16th over, picking up 2 wickets with his first 2 deliveries in that 16th over. I must say that's where the game turned. Pressure started to pile on. Hasnain Ahmed couldn't get much of the strike. Here's Layuru Darshana to Prashant Madhukar. Gets a single off the first delivery. Singles are not going to trouble Perak. Selangor need boundaries, Harman.
They need 4s and 6s. Singles will not help you. 34 for 6. You still have Devin, who's got the reputation of getting those big hits.
Well, he hasn't managed to find the middle of the bat as often as he would have liked. There's no better time than the present to do that. 33 from 14 deliveries. Oh, I think there's an inside edge on this one. Looked like a clear deflection. Oh no, there isn't. Perhaps going down leg side. We'll have to take a closer look at that one.
Robert now, game slipping away. The hands of Selangor.
Yeah, they've got to find back-to-back deliveries where they can score boundaries. If not, Perak will take these singles, these dots. Oh, outside edge. Is that going to race away? They've got protection. Will run around and cut it off. And just a single. Very good end to the over. 18 overs gone. 136 for 6.
31 more to win from the last 12. Almost 15 and over. Have to target this over. They have to try and get anything over 15 to 20 in this one if you want to win this game as a batting side. Kevin, Harendra and Prashant, they've got to take their chances now. This is the over that you've got to make the most out of.
Certainly do. They can't leave it for the final over. They've got to get as many runs as they can. Mind you, the 17th over in the first innings went for 32 runs. He's gone after that one. Straight into the hands of long on. Prashant Madhukar trying to find the boundary, can only find the fielder.
Sachita just having that knack of picking up wickets. Simple catch this one. Sherwin in the deep. 7th man back into the dugout. Now things will be very difficult.
Well, Perak have done well here. They've done extremely well. That partnership we talked about at the top of the order between Saifullah Malik and Hasnain Ahmed kept them out of the game for almost 15 overs. And then that 16th over that brought about those 2 wickets. And so quite literally, they've been out of the game for the first 15 and they've brought themselves back in the final 5. So credit to them for staying in the fight and showing us that this format and the entertainment, you've got to stay tuned. And there's quite few of us that were thinking Selangor were going to run away with this game. Arman, correct me if I'm wrong, but all of a sudden, Perak right back in it, firm favourites at this point.
I think it's all credits to the way the hero batted. For me, I think he's the match winner for me.
He's gone down the ground. Singles won't trouble Perak. And absolutely spot on, Leiru, with the fireworks towards the end of the innings, giving Perak a total that they could defend. And they find themselves in a very comfortable position at the moment. 10 deliveries to go. Oh, Devin Harendra goes up. And I believe that's Sharwin Munyandi, one of the safest pair of hands in the country. It is, of course. 8 down now. Now, mere formalities to be finished up for Perak. This game getting further and further away from Selangor.
Yeah, that was good catching in the deep. Sherwin, pocket hands for him. As safe as a Swiss bank locker. A few meters to cover. The catch completed in the end. 4th wicket for Sachita. Silently doing all the trick with the ball in hand.
Well, we've had 2 outstanding performances. Leiru with the bat, Sachita with the ball. And don't forget their skipper, Perak skipper, Amir Khan, also providing wickets. 9 deliveries to go, plenty of runs to get. Meanwhile, Sachita, the second time today, he's picked up 2 in an over. Make that 3 in an over. He's wrapping things up nicely here for Perak. And the new batter only lasting a delivery.
Excellent delivery. 5 for there. Silently, he's picked up a 5-wicket ball. Excellent bowling from Sachita.
Well, he's picked up 5, and he's got 2 deliveries to go. Sachita turning the ball, turning the game, changing the tide in favor of Perak. Just watchfully played. Last wicket to get here for Perak. Hi, Sarshad. Looking to reverse sweep, and Mr. Kalidas. Well, I think the players were a bit misled by the nod of the head. But what an end to a wonderful spell. 5 for 16 from Sachita as we move into the final over. 30 required from 6. I'll go back to the first innings. 32 were scored in 1 over. That was from Lahiru. Played a phenomenal knock, 50 of 15 for him.
No, but that was the over. That was the over. I'm sorry. That was the over that changed the game. That momentum, that rhythm, everything shifted towards Perak.
Certainly did. I think all the 15 deliveries that Lahiru faced changed the game. 50 of 15 for him. But if we're going by overs, most certainly provided some much needed impetus, allowed his partner as well to relax a bit at the non-striker's end. And so bringing the game back for Perak with that knock. And it was Lahiru. And then equally important conversation or contribution coming from Sachita. Speaking of Lahiru, is going to close out the innings. He's picked up 1 for 23. And what an all-round performance.
It's been some good work from Lahiru, Sachita.
Oh, he's gone for that one. Inside half of the bat, turns down the single. Looking to get 5 maximums here. Is Jawad.
Jawad has to do what Rinku Singh did. Someone has to be the Rinku Singh here.
Well, unfortunately for Selangor, they've only got 1 wicket in hand. It's been done before. Oh, he's lofted that. Has he got the distance? Coming back for 2. Well, at this point, they're hoping for a no ball that goes for runs. I saw that also in the first innings. No ball that went for 6. But I think Lahiru Darshana has got pretty good control of the ball in hand. He's launched that again. Don't think he's got the distance. Getting under it. And a safe catch completed. And with it, the game sealed for Perak, who defended 167, a total that we thought Selangor were going to get quite easily because of that partnership between Saifullah Malik and Hasnain Ahmed. Lots of exciting action from the BAYUEMAS Oval. Selangor have been bundled out within their allotted 20 overs in this run chase. Quick summary. Perak scoring 166 in the first, 2 half centurions. Mutida Lakshan and Lahiru Darshana. Darshana, the pick of the batters, 50 of 15 for him. And in reply, Hasnain Ahmed and Saifullah Malik got them close but couldn't get them over the line. Well, that's it for game number 1 from the Super 6 stage. We've got game number 2 coming up and the post-match presentation. So stay tuned for that. and we'll see you later on in the afternoon.
Announcer, no need lah. Okay. Play of the match, Lairu.